Hey everyone, welcome back to AI and Me, Living with Smart Tech. I'm Sarah Mitchell, and as always, I'm joined by Ravi Sharma. Ravi, how's it going?
Hey Sarah, I'm good. Excited for this one. You know, every time we talk about AI and jobs, I get a little nervous and a little fascinated at the same time. It's like, are we all going to be replaced by robots or are we just getting new coworkers?
Yeah, and today we're diving right into the thick of it, jobs on the line. Let's start with the auto industry because, wow, things are moving fast there. Did you see what happened at GM?
Oh, absolutely. So, GM, General Motors, they laid off over 1,000 software engineers this year. And it wasn't just a cost cutting thing, they're shifting to AI driven vehicle development. I mean, they're using generative design algorithms now, which, if I remember right, cut their chassis engineering teams by something like 40%. And the wild part? Crash test performance actually improved by 18%. That's not a small number.
That's huge. And it's not just the engineers, right? They have these AI-trained virtual drivers that have logged, 12 billion miles in simulation? That means 70% of human test drivers are basically out of a job. It's kind of mind-blowing.
Yeah, and it's not just GM. Ford's doing something similar with the Digital Workforce Initiative. They replaced about 3,000 admin roles with AI-powered chatbots and procurement algorithms. So, you know, HR chatbots are now handling things that used to take entire teams. It's efficient, but it's also a little scary for folks in those roles.
I mean, it's not just about the tech, right? It's about the people. Ravi, you worked with an automaker during one of these transitions, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I can't name names, but I was consulting for a big automaker in India. They were rolling out AI-driven manufacturing lines, and honestly, the mood on the floor was tense. Some workers were excited to learn new skills, but a lot were worried about layoffs. One guy told me, I spent 20 years learning this job, and now a machine does it in seconds. But, a few months in, some of those same folks were training to manage the AI systems. It wasn't easy, but for those who adapted, it actually opened up new opportunities. Still, not everyone made that jump.
That's the thing, right? It's not just about losing jobs, it's about how fast you can adapt. And honestly, not everyone gets that chance. So let's talk about healthcare. AI is shaking things up there too. I was talking to a nurse at a busy clinic last week. She said they just started using this AI tool that listens to patient visits and generates notes automatically. She used to spend hours typing up records, but now the AI does it in real time. It's efficient, but she told me it feels weird, like, is the AI really getting all the details right?
Yeah, that's a big concern. In the UK, they're seeing physician associates and medical assistants take over some GP roles, and AI is a big part of that shift. It's supposed to help with efficiency, but there's a lot of debate about whether it affects the quality of care. I mean, can an algorithm really replace the human touch in medicine? I'm not so sure.
And it's not just healthcare. Finance is going through its own AI revolution. JP Morgan Chase, for example, uses AI for fraud detection and trading. That means a lot of routine banking jobs, like data entry clerks and junior analysts, are disappearing. But at the same time, they're hiring more people who can work with these AI systems, so it's not all doom and gloom.
Exactly. It's like the jobs aren't just vanishing, they're changing. But if you don't have the right skills, you can get left behind. And then there's retail. Amazon's got thousands of robots in their fulfillment centers now. They're doing inventory, picking, packing, stuff that used to be done by people. Automated checkouts are everywhere. It's great for efficiency, but not so great if you're a cashier looking for work.
Yeah, and I think about all the people who rely on those jobs. It's not just numbers on a spreadsheet, it's real lives. But like you said, some workers are learning to manage the robots or troubleshoot the systems. It's a different kind of job, but it's still a job, at least for now. Let's zoom out a bit. Transportation is another big one. Autonomous vehicles are coming, maybe not tomorrow, but soon enough. Truck drivers, delivery drivers, taxi drivers, those jobs are at risk. I mean, it's not fully automated yet, but the writing's on the wall, right?
Yeah, And it's not just driving, media is feeling it too. Automated journalism is a thing now. Newsrooms are using AI to write stories, especially for things like sports scores or financial reports. Back in 2014, the newspaper industry lost almost 4,000 full time editors in just a year. That's more than 10% of editing jobs gone, just like that. It's wild.
It's kind of ironic, right? We're talking about AI replacing jobs, and here we are, two humans hosting a podcast. For now, anyway.
Haha. Yeah, for now. But seriously, I think the key is adaptability. I worked on a case study where a company offered upskilling programs to help workers move into tech focused roles. Some people went from operating machines to programming them. It wasn't easy, but it worked for those who stuck with it. Continuous learning is kind of the only way forward.
Yeah, and I guess that's the takeaway. AI is changing everything, sometimes for the better, sometimes not. But if we keep learning and adapting, maybe we can work with the machines instead of being replaced by them.
Absolutely. And, this is just the beginning. There's so much more to talk about, like what happens when AI starts making decisions for us, or how it affects different communities. But we'll save that for another episode.
Yeah, let's not give away all our secrets just yet. Thanks for listening, everyone. Ravi, always a pleasure.
Same here, Sarah. Take care, everyone, and see you next time.
Bye.